Hello everyone. As you can see, I'm in the building because I have to wear my mask. Let me just hold on one second. Oop, that didn't work. There we go. All right. So we're going to do the conversion funnel notes. I'll put this up on YouTube for you guys. All right. So we've already done these notes, but I just want to have a video just in case for people who missed it or they want to go over certain things. Let's take a look. All right. We'll skip this part for right now. We're going to talk about the conversion funnel. So the case for a conversion. We want to lead users down a desired path of action. The further you lead them, the more effective your campaign. Now, of course, we're talking about campaigns where you're trying to potentially like sell something, whatever, but it doesn't necessarily have to be selling things. It could be just, getting them to come to your website and, join in on the fun, whatever you want them to do, all right? It doesn't necessarily have to be for money reasons, but, usually it is. Increased traffic does not necessarily mean increased conversions. So just because people are coming to your site, if they're not doing the thing that you want them to do, it's not being not an effectively designed site as far as conversions go. Sounds great, but what is a conversion? Good question, Mr. Dave. What is a conversion? I'll tell you. Conversion is converting a visitor into a paying customer. That sounds true. Yes, but no. All right. There's a lot more to that. Besides making there's a lot more to making a conversion than making someone into someone who buys something. I did not say that very well. It's too early. I need more coffee. So a conversion occurs when a visitor completes a page or site's designed call to action or conversion action. It could be buying something. It could be a lot of other things. It could be things like signing up for a newsletter, downloading an ebook, joining a club, downloading a white paper, sharing an infographic. A white paper is like a proposed solution for a problem, essentially. Completing a survey, subscribing to a feed, like an RSS feed or something, requesting more information, referring a friend, or buying a product. Right? Buying a product is at the end over here, but all these things are the definition of a conversion action. So it doesn't necessarily have to be buying things. It could be more than one thing, but there we go. Sounds great, but all right, so we've got this conversion funnel that we're talking about, but there are a lot of holes in the funnel. It's not a real funnel. There's holes everywhere. Only 1 to 5% of your customers make it to the bottom. So up top over here, you could have 1 million people come to your website, but if only 2 people would perform a conversion, it's not a very effective website. All right, so in the example they have over here, right, they have 5,000 visitors come to your homepage, but then 2,000 people leave because you have poor quality traffic. Maybe you don't have the right kind of people coming to your website. All right, I don't mean you don't like them or whatever. I mean that they're not they're coming to your website based off of false information, or they're from maybe a not very reputable site, or places. It could be like they came to your website based off of some information that they got and it wasn't correct or wasn't good for them, so they left. I mean, a lot of people might leave there. The product service page, if it has poor content and bad usability, a lot more people are going to leave. Your contact page, poor calls to action, or it's very difficult to figure out, where, if they make it hard to find how to contact you. Right? A bad inquiry process. They don't know how to ask a question. There's no frequently asked questions section. There's no, page about, things that are going on in your website. So they can't get the information that they need. So then a lot of more people leave, and then at the bottom you're at that 2% of your visitors or whatever it is. Right? So if you optimize this by an additional 1%, increase total inquiries by 50%. So tiny bits of improved efficiency in your conversion process can have very large dividends. So step one in the conversion funnel is awareness. So how do they find you? Search is obviously the biggest driver for traffic, right? There's also social, like Facebook and Twitter, all those kinds of things. Email. So sometimes you can based off whatever they signed up for, you can send them an email, notifying them of important things that are going on. You want to make sure you're targeting the right customers. Well, I'm getting emails. I want to make sure they're nothing super important. All right, that's fine. Something else. All right, where was I? So if you're trying to get the people to come to your website, but they're not, interested in whatever it is that you're selling or you're promoting, then obviously you're kind of wasting your time. If you are not right, they're not going to convert. Right? Then you have to, once you've got their awareness, they're aware of your website, how do you gain their interest? Right? How do you make them want your product? You do this with quality website content. You have a nice landing page that's designed well and has good content on it. You have some attention-grabbing headlines. Actions you can measure. So how can you measure if someone is actually doing something that you want them to do? All right. Sign up with a bait piece. So you can something that's designed to attract their attention and their interest and get them further involved into your website. Desire. All right, so they have awareness of your website, they have an interest in your website. Now you want to make them desire your product. So they want a solution to a problem. Maybe your problem is that they have an old dirty bathroom mat and they want a new clean one, and you happen to be selling fresh bamboo bathroom mats. How can you solve that? So the content of your website should move them to action. So you should have something on your website that makes them want to do something, right? It could be like a good story. It could be some nice reviews that people have given you, things like that. And lastly, we have the action down here at the bottom of the funnel. All right, when I get them to buy. So a very small percentage, that 1 to 5% we're talking about, make it to this step. Okay. Once you get them to buy, though, you want them to repeat that, all right? So the more, so you have to have a variety of products. Well, wait, there's one more A. Loyal customers can become advocates for your products. So if you have someone who is, they bought your product and they're recommending it to other people, then that's excellent. One of the most, if someone's a friend is telling them that, I went to Mr. Dave's website and I bought his Smell Good foot powder and it was the best foot powder ever. That's a quality endorsement, right? And then word of mouth is a powerful thing in advertising and in marketing. The nice thing about the internet is it makes it very easy to spread information, sometimes for better or for worse, right? Sometimes bad information gets spread, but if it's good information about your website, positive reviews about your website, obviously that would be good for you. So online reviews, so social proof, someone says something cool about your website on Facebook or whatever, or tweets about it. Social sharing, same thing really. Conversion rate optimization. So you want to optimize the amount of people that are going to your website and performing a conversion action. So you want to examine user experience to identify roadblocks. So you want to think about the person who's using your website. Where is it that along the way that you're losing them, potentially? So, are you? I mean, are they not able to sign up? Is the conversion action not readily apparent? Like like say you want them to sign up for some email list. Is like the email button not attractive enough? Is it in the wrong spot? It could be a lot of different things. You make changes to reduce loss of people who are not converting. You're never going to convert everyone, but the more people you can convert, the better, of course. And you make some changes, you see if it's effective or not, and then based off that, then you keep evolving your website to make it better and better. All right, this is the last thing, right? Yeah. All right, so we'll watch this video together. Actually, no, we're not going to watch the video, but I'll link it. I think it's already linked in the notes, but the video is right here where they talks about the conversion funnel. All right, so that's all the notes we have for the conversion funnel, but I'll go ahead and post up another video about how to sign up for Google AdWords. All right, I hope you guys have a good day. I will see you later.